Hey guys, just finished watching the Walking Dead season premiere. Here are a couple of my reactions to the episode. Okay, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Of course. Okay, she's alive. Wait. Okay, come on, don't do this. Seriously, this show is really fucking. Why? Does Rick even know who died? Why are you doing this?
No. Doesn't work like that, Rick. Not anymore. Think about what happened.
This show is fucking killing me. Okay, can you finally show who killed, who died? Can you just show it? Stop jerking us around. Show it. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, I was about to say. They picked Glenn? Who? It is Abraham. It is. Okay.
Anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the boy's other eye out, feed it to his...
You know why this did not affect me much?
So, back to it. Buddy, he's still there. I just don't know.
What
It
the
seems like
fuck?
you're trying to speak, but you just took a hell of a hit. I just popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out. And it is gross as shit. God, I'll find you. Oh, hell. I can see this is hard on you guys. I am sorry. I truly am. But I did say it. No exceptions. You bunch of pussies. I'm just getting started.
Oh, God.
Thirsty. You were probably addicted to it. And now, well, clip, clip.
What's he doing with the
That's
axe?
over.
Oh shit. Is he going to?
All right. Get down on the ground, kid. Next to Daddy. Spread them wings.
Wait a second. Is he gonna force Rick to chop off his own son's arm? Oh my god. Is he? Hey, Trevor.
Cold as a warlock's ball sack.
Oh,
Just
no!
hang his ball sack above you and drag it right across your forearm.
No!
Are you gonna make me count? Okay, Rick. You win. I am counting. 2!
Please don't do
Just do it. Just do it.
No.
We need to get you to the hilltop.
You need to go get ready.
For what?
To fight them.
Ha ha! My girl! Okay, here are my final thoughts on the episode. I really didn't like the beginning of this episode, mostly because we waited so long just to see who Negan killed. But you don't show who Negan killed. You just show a close-up of Rick, and then show a close-up of Negan. And then they go into the van. And then they had the thing with the zombies, and Rick has to get the axe. At that point, I was like, fuck it, just tell us who died. Seriously, come on. So then it finally does the flashback to where it's from Rick's point of view, and he's seeing the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and it turned out it was Abraham. And you know what? A lot of people thought it was Abraham because the moments he had in the previous season, it seemed like he was going to die anyway. It seemed like that's a dead man. The way he talks and everything in the last season, it seemed like he was going to die and he knows it. So that's why it didn't really surprise me much that Abraham died. I mean, it was still a bit of a surprise, but not exactly. But seriously, because we waited so long just to see who died, and then it turned out it was Abraham, and I'm like, this didn't really affect me that much at the time. I like Abraham, I really do. It's just that we waited so long, especially in this episode. And then it's like 15 to 20 minutes later, you finally showed us who died, and it was Abraham. But the thing I don't like about that part, the fact that it was Abraham who died, he spoke when Negan was beating the crap out of him. He said, "Suck on my nuts." He said that. That was not in the final episode of last season. You didn't hear him speak. It's no muffled noise or anything. You hear the sounds of people screaming around him, crying around him, and then you hear Negan, but you don't hear Abraham? Come on. Seriously. That part I did not like. Because Negan was like, "Oh man, taking it like a champ." And then immediately afterwards, Abraham was saying, "Suck on my nuts. Suck on my nuts." And then Negan just bashed the hell out of him. Seriously, what the fuck? If it turned out that Abraham didn't speak at all, I think it would have been a bit more effective, but he spoke. So I'm like, but that did not happen in the last episode. And you could clearly hear Negan. You clearly hear everyone crying and screaming and stuff like that. But you can't hear Abraham speaking, and it's from his point of view? What the fuck? That part I did not like. But Glenn's death. You know, my friends and I were talking about this after seeing the final episode of the last episode of last season, and we're trying to figure out, okay, is this show going to be faithful to the comic? Because I don't read the comics, but I know that Glenn dies. I know that Glenn gets his head bashed in by Negan and Lucille. So yeah, we thought that probably the show is going to be faithful. To be honest, I thought the show would have had very big balls if they just killed off Rick, because no one would expect that. I mean, yes, I understand Rick is the main character of The Walking Dead, but this is the TV show. It's not 100% faithful. So if they just killed off Rick, I thought that would be amazing. I like Rick, I really do. But if they kill him off and then have a new main character now, I mean, have Carl be the main character that he's gonna grow up to be like Rick, I would have preferred that even. Seriously, I was hoping that it would be Rick because that would take big balls. Part of me thought either Carl or maybe Michonne, hell, even Daryl, because Daryl is a fan favorite. I mean, I love Daryl. Almost everyone loves Daryl. I mean, hell, it's Norman Reedus. He's awesome. And I seen him so many times in movie. I saw him in many film roles recently, so I thought that he was actually gonna die. So I was hoping it was those four. The show would have played it, to me, the show would have played it safe if they killed off Aaron, because he didn't really do much last season and the season before, so if they killed him off, people won't really feel bad about it. I like the character, but not as much as the other ones. And I thought Abraham too at one point because of the moments he had in the last season. But I didn't, and even though a part of me expects Glenn, but seriously, when Negan killed off Abraham, I thought that was it. I didn't expect him to kill again. Was that part in the comics? I don't even know. So Glenn's death surprised me because Negan said only one of you is gonna die. But I guess because Daryl punched him and Negan is pissed off about that, he had to kill Glenn. But my God, the makeup effects of Glenn, Jesus Christ, when his eyeball popped out, at first I thought he's gonna be the Asian version of Sloth from the Goonies. Seriously, the eyeball popped out and it's like, Puck! And I'm like, oh God, put him out of his misery. Oh my God, the way he talks to Maggie, I will find you. I was like, bash his head in, just bash it, end his misery. And the fact that even after his head is bashed in, he still has some reflexes in his hand, so it's still twitching and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, his brains is splattered, his eyeballs out. What the fuck? Why is he still twitching like that? He's like, ah. So yeah, every time they keep showing the axe and do the close-up of the axe, I thought that Negan was going to do something to Rick with that axe. I thought he's going to chop off his hand, but that's not the case, no. Carl was about to get his hand chopped off, and my God. You know, it's funny how the first 15 minutes of the episode, I gotta say, I did not like because it was just jerking us off. I mean, just screwing us. We just want to know who died, and then you show us who died. That wasn't really effective at first, but then the second death, that was really effective. And Rick, seeing him like a dog, like a scared dog, and he was about to chop off his own son's hand. My God, that was powerful right there. I feel bad for Maggie because everyone she fucking loved is dead now. Her father's dead. Her sister's dead. Glenn is dead. My God. So yeah, I was happy with this episode in the end. Sure, I didn't like the beginning, but I understand. I understood why they did that. I do. But that's the problem, though. You could have lost me in the first 15 minutes, and I could have turned this show off. That could have been the end for me, but thank you. Thank you, Walking Dead. I love it. I love it. I really love this episode. And my God, Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He is fantastic. I mean, I loved him from Watchmen. I liked him in The Losers. This is basically him as the comedian again, except even more badass. Seriously. And even in Watchmen, he uses a baseball bat sometimes too. And yeah, it's basically the comedian. He's a lot skinnier in this one, I believe, unless the leather jacket just makes it seem that skinny. But man, he is so good in this. My God. I can't wait to see what comes right after this. They showed the sneak peek of the second episode is Ezekiel with the tiger. I didn't read the comics, but apparently people are very excited about that character. So yeah. It's a good episode. Good beginning. See you next time, guys. Later.